everybody, time for another edition of This Week in Real Estate, and I think I'll have to start doing these on Mondays because Fridays are usually just too hairy, too busy, and I just can't get it out. So this is actually for last week again, but I think going forward this is what we're going to have to do. So last week was just as busy as the week before, really. Had a lot of business, a lot of family stuff too. So I was able to close on a home, the 500 North property in Albany. Closed on that one. Super excited for those new owners as they move in and start living there. And then got a couple offers in, and a couple. Well, I think they're all accepted at this point. Had one on Liberty in Muncie, Clara's House farmland, and got another offer in, and we're still negotiating off of Morris Street in farmland. So that was good. Had some showings, spent most of Friday showing homes to somebody kind of out of the area. So we did like a bunch of those in a row. So that took up most of the day. And then also got the beginnings of an estate appraisal for somebody. And now as I'm sitting here, I did the paperwork on the house that's going to be listed and active tomorrow here in Parker. So just put up the sign, and so that'll be going up, and did some paperwork also on a place in Hagerstown, which is also coming up tomorrow. Will hit active in the MLS. So yeah, it was a pretty busy work week, if you will. And we also interviewed, we really didn't interview. People come to us sometimes kind of to ask about real estate in general as an occupation, and so we sat down with a young man and just kind of discussed the ins and outs. And he hasn't started yet, he hasn't started schooling or anything yet, but it's a good idea to do that, kind of pick some agent's brain, come see us, that's fine, and maybe some other agents around the area, just to see if it'll be for you or not. So we're happy to do it, happy to talk real estate and the business and kind of what to expect, daily life of an agent, stuff like that. So happy to do it. If anybody's out there wants to sit down and talk to us, that's fine. We'll be happy to do it. So other things going on this past week, a lot of meetings. So I had a couple different YMCA board meetings, had a historic farmland board meeting, elected some officers and got some new people in, so that was good. Had a church meeting, had our small group meeting. So it's kind of like a week long meeting is what it felt like. So but we sprinkled in some other stuff in there. So was happy to spend Saturday morning into the afternoon cutting some wood for a buddy. So that was fun. Bruised and battered a little bit, but glad to do it. And then that night, our Solomon had his 4th birthday party. So we had some family members out due to sickness, but we had a good time. And every birthday, we let the kids decide kind of their birthday meal that we get to prepare for everybody that gets to come over. And Solomon's choice this year was cereal. So we had a bunch of different types of cereal, and then directly after had cake. So maybe not the most nutritional meal and afternoon, but it was good. He had a blast, and it was fun celebrating him. So yeah, I'm looking at my notes I have above the camera, and that was about it. And then, except for maybe a video you saw earlier where I smoked a deer on the road. So I didn't do too much damage in the truck, which I'm driving now, so it's totally drivable. Has some cosmetic damage, but we'll take care of that. So pretty blessed. Nothing else happened there. So that was it. That was this week. Last week in real estate, and this week seems just as bad as busy. So I'll send you another recap next Monday. So thanks for watching. We will see you later.